Hi, I'm Neil. I'm one of the residents at the centre, and I'm doing the Thames to Tea Party cycle ride with Andy and Will and Pete. I've been planning the route for the ride, and we're not actually taking the most direct route. We've decided to follow some routes that have been organised by an organisation called Sustrans, Sustainable Transport, and they're a charity who have mapped and signposted cycle routes all over the UK. Yeah, I did one of their routes, which was from the west coast of England to the east coast, across the Lake District and the Pennines. So when I did it I think first of all in 4 days and then eventually in 3 days. But that was only 45 miles a day, and we're going to be doing 70 miles a day. And so, our route is a bit more demanding, and I must say I was pretty tired after those 45 miles, and I was a lot younger then than I am now, so I'm a little bit worried about the length of the days, but it's for a good cause, so we're gonna go for it. Well, I kind of started with a pretty basic map of England, and they give some quite nice warnings of what you might come across along the route, and I like this one in particular, which says steep descent, poor surface, pedestrians, children, dogs, and dark tunnels. I think it's doing the distance we're doing day after day that's going to be one of the main obstacles. We don't really have a rest day until after 5 days of doing 70 miles a day, and even the rest day is not really a rest day. We still have to do 30 miles. So I think it's just getting on the bike day in, day out is going to be the biggest challenge. And of course, if it's a bad summer, we've got a northerly wind and rain, then that just adds to the misery, really, or could add to the misery. And I think it's worth mentioning all the money that you donate is going to go to St Musong, London. So none of the sponsorship is going to go towards our costs, and we're keeping it as cheap as we can. So we're staying in youth hostels. We're doing our own cooking. I've been here on and off since 2002 as a resident, and so this is probably the last summer I'll have in this wonderful place. So personally, I'm trying to make the most of the rest of the time I've got here, and we'll be very sorry to see Carlisle Lane close, but hopefully in small part due to our efforts to raise some money, there'll be a new centre, permanent home for St Musong London.